Hey guys, so I'm going to make a video today because I've been receiving a lot of questions regarding the Jiren episode battle, specifically with reference to his final what-if stage. This is assuming that you've already unlocked the Jiren episode battle, which is obtained via first clearing the Goku episode battle. This technically is supposed to be the last one you get, but if we head into the story map for Jiren, there is one sort of big area where the episode battle map for Jiren sort of splits into two paths, and that is back over here, close to the beginning. In fact, I think this is probably the first stage that you actually encounter with Jiren. Yeah, this is Jiren's first stage. It's called the Saiyan Rampage. Now, this stage asks whether or not you would want to jump in and finish off Kale, or wait and see. And depending on which path you choose, you're going to either go up or down. The down path, which is wait and see, is the what if path. And then the, sort of like jump in and finish off Kale path is the one where it's, as the anime happens, it's quote unquote the canon path. So this is really going to determine how the last stage plays out. And this is extremely, extremely unclear and unintuitive. So I've gotten a lot of questions specifically regarding this last stage. If we go all the way to the last stage for Jiren, which is over here, this last stage is called Ultimate Climactic Battle. This is where the two paths converge. So whether or not you decide to either finish off Kale or not finish off Kale, both paths are going to end on the same stage. Now, this is a problem. Why? There are actually two alternative paths for this stage that result in different what-if scenarios. There's one path that says defeat all enemies for this one, which is pretty self-explanatory. But then there's one that says win against all opponents after fighting Master Roshi. This is, I think, where a lot of the confusion stems from, because Master Roshi is one of the fights that you are inundated with in the what if path down here. Yeah, right here, Goku's mentor, this one right here. And we go into the details, it's Jiren versus Master Roshi. But assuming you clear everything in this episode battle, there are two outcomes, obviously, for the last stage. Either you get the one on the left or the one on the top for the stages. Now, the condition to trigger both of those stages, the left path or the path that goes upward, is the same condition. You have to defeat all of the opponents. Now, I've gotten a lot of comments from people, and I've seen a lot of people streaming the game, and they don't really understand how to get the path on the top. This is the one that everybody has no idea how to get. And it's all dependent upon the Kale decision. So if you get this and you get this path and then you don't really understand how to get the top path, all you need to do is you need to go back all the way to the Kale decision, which is, again, the very first stage in Jiren's episode battle. And you simply, let's go in here so I can actually show this. You want to go in here, and then all you got to do is skip to the part where it asks you to make a decision as to whether or not you want to finish off Kale or wait and see. So we just got to get through this cutscene real quick. We'll skip through this. Yep, we'll skip through this. So you're presented with this decision. Take care for now or wait and see. If you cannot get the final stage of Jiren, all you have to do is click wait and see. And then it'll start playing another cutscene. This triggers the alternative / what if path for Jiren's episode battle. That's the bottom path that I showed you earlier. So assuming you've already cleared all of these stages, we're just going to simply skip through this. And then all you need to do is just quit. Assuming you've already cleared all these stages, just quit. Now, what that is going to do is that is going to trigger the bottom path for the final stage. In my opinion, I don't really know why they didn't just make the final stage into two separate stages. That would have alleviated a lot of the confusion, I think, when it comes to this. But assuming you've already done that, now you can go back here, and all you need to do is finish off all of the opponents before the timer runs out. If the timer runs out while you're trying to complete the stage before you finish off all the opponents, it will just simply trigger the canon ending, which is not how you get this final stage here. This True Strength stage is not really a stage where you actually fight. It's just a sparking episode for Jiren. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but this is sort of like the sparking episode what if alternative ending if Jiren wins the Tournament of Power is what that is. So Again, if you're having difficulties getting the stage up there, don't, spend hours and hours and hours trying to just, repeatedly clear the stage over and over again. Go back to the Kale stage, click wait and see, and then just quit out, go back here, and then defeat all the opponents before the fight ends, and you should have the stage unlocked. And that is essentially the ultimate conclusion for Jiren's episode battle, which is him winning the Tournament of Power. So again, just wanted to make this video because a lot of people were having issues sort of figuring out how to trigger this. It is very unclear, and I think this game, one of the weaknesses that I've noticed is they don't do a very good job at explaining how to trigger most of these special events. A lot of the tutorial stuff in this game is a little bit not very well explained. So hopefully this was helpful to people. And if you have any other stages that you don't really understand how to trigger, maybe leave them in the comments and I'll see if I can make another explanation on how to trigger those. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.